Hey, this is Cookie Monster Radio, WCMR, here in Indianapolis. Yes, Indianapolis. My name's Brian. Hey, I hope you're having a great start to your weekend already. You know, I mentioned a few times tonight and at the beginning of our show that we had another guest with us tonight. We usually have some people from TikTok, but this time we're going over to Instagram. So with me tonight is Austin. Their page on Instagram is called Siren Medics. So, Austin, good Friday evening to you, and welcome to Cookie Monster Radio.
Happy Friday, Brian. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Hey, listen, I want to talk a little bit about, your page and stuff, so I'm going to, dive right in. So tell me a little bit about Siren Medics and how all that got started.
So, Siren Medics started out as a way for me to, share memes and, make fun of being a first responder, working in healthcare, on an ambulance, just, to poke fun at the stuff we see, the relationships between, paramedics and nurses and doctors, the weird interactions we have every day, that kind of stuff. It was just more of it started out as doing skits, and then on TikTok's the algorithm kind of changed to wanting more of those green screen kind of style videos.
Right.
So I started doing that, and the page kind of took off from there.
Awesome. So where did the name come from?
So I'm a paramedic here in Florida. So that's where the medic part comes from. And then on fire trucks, we have something called the Federal Q Siren, which is that iconic, wah coming at you that you hear.
Right.
So, kind of just to distinguish between, not distinguish necessarily between the fire trucks and the ambulance, but it's always been my favorite siren. I grew up in the firehouse. My mom and grandpa worked for the fire department. So for me, it was an homage to the guys that came before me, and just the fact that I absolutely love the sound of a Federal Q siren.
Right.
It's my favorite part about running calls. It's we're going, if we're going hot and heavy and we're coming at you and we hit that Federal Q siren, we're going to work. So that's where it all came from.
Well, it's interesting because I too kind of grew up in the fire department family. My grandfather actually was a firefighter for a long time. I actually got the one of the original red axes. He gave me off the fire engine when he retired.
Oh, sweet.
Very cool. I also got a nozzle from back when they had the horses and they pulled the carts. They had these nozzles on there, and I had it bronzed, so I got that. It's very, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, some of the memorabilia I got. So it's neat that you do that. So hey, thank you for your service. So
thank you.
Your page says on the bio, fire department and EMS means to get you through, whatever you're going through. So if our audience doesn't really know what a meme is, how do you describe that?
So I know we look back and oh geez, what was it, 2012, the early 2010s, we start seeing the rise of the baby with the fist, those kind of memes. And then with my generation being, the younger generation, I'm 25, we kind of morphed that into videos. So it's basically just a joke. It's got a caption, a background, and then something silly on the front of it. I think baby with the fist is the one that everybody can recognize at this point.
Right. So where do you get your ideas from? Where do you come up with them?
Honestly, it's I'll just see a clip or something, and I'm if I put that in front of an ambulance, is that going to be funny? Right. And then if it's funny when I put it up there, all right, now what's the clip that I want to go with that? So it's literally just that simple for me. I mean, it's not something I really I try to make sure it's funny, and I run it by so I usually run it by a friend of mine or a couple friends to make sure it's hey, is this actually funny? Is this funny to me, or is this gonna be funny to other people?
Right.
But that's as simple as it gets for me. It's all right, can I put this in front of a fire truck or ambulance? Yes. Is it now? What can I say to make it funny?
Right.
All right, good.
Right, because that's what keeps the followers there. So
exactly.
How do you decide, what subject or subjects are appropriate for these memes that you create?
So for me, it's a lot of it is based off things that I've run myself in my career. I've been doing this almost 6 years now. So A lot of it comes from just, my own background. So if I'm there's a lot of times where if I'm talking about something, it's because I've experienced it. Um, my general guideline is like, if I think it's going to hit too close to home where I think it could jeopardize and violate, privacy laws or things like that, I steer clear from it. If I think it's going to reflect negatively on my department, I try not to do anything that ties down any one particular department,
Right.
just for, the citizens that I'm asked to protect and my colleagues and patient safety. But as far as like the content itself, it's like I've in our world, it's kind of the lines in the sand are very, very blown away pretty easily. So, but I try to stay to the rule of like, if a kid saw this, or somebody in high school, or a mom or dad, if they could watch it in front of their kids and generally be okay with it, then that's a pretty good rule of thumb.
All right, gotcha. So, hey, if you just joined us tonight, we're talking to Austin. Austin is a creator of Instagram. Their page is called Q_Siren_medics. So if you get a chance to go check it out, definitely do that. They've got some really funny memes on there. Let's continue now. So I saw a lot of them on there. A lot of them are really, really funny. But do you have any that are your favorites?
Jeez.
I mean, you got to have one that you really, really liked.
Yeah, there's a few. Let's see. I think honestly, from like my most recent videos, one that's probably my favorite is the Goonies one, where we have Chunk, where it says EMT students on their first ride along.
All right.
I think everybody that ever went through EMT or paramedic school remembers that feeling of like, what the crap am I paying all this money for? What am I seeing? Why am I doing this? And so that, for me, that's probably my favorite right now.
Okay, awesome. So when the followers come to your page and they watch your videos, what do you hope they get out of it by watching one of them?
If I can just help somebody through their day, if they get a little laugh and it brightens their mood for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, then I'm happy I've done what I meant to do with it.
Right. So the memes are really funny. Humor is really becoming more and more popular on the internet. So where do you see the future of memes and internet humor going? Do you see it getting bigger? Do you see it staying the same? What's your thought?
I think we're seeing a very big resurgence, like you said, in comedy as a whole. People are feeling more comfortable telling jokes again, which is nice. As far as like my content, hopefully in the next year, I'd maybe start to incorporate more skits. One of my big inspirations is Fire Department Chronicles and Fireman Lance. What those two gentlemen do, and their partnership with their partnership with other fire department creators.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of style videos is hopefully where I'd like to be, maybe in the next year, 2 years, so things like that.
Right. So I know you keep making these all the time. They keep getting added to your page, but you yourself, when you're making these, what about making these memes is like rewarding and very interesting to you? What do you get out of it when you do it?
For me, it's that putting what I've experienced into a form that's palatable for everybody. Like it's as much as it's for everybody else to laugh at, it's also for me to take the things that I've seen, things that I've done, and just laugh at it myself, put a different view on it. Because if I can laugh at the calls that I've been on, then hopefully everybody else can too. Like if people were like, if I pulled up to a call and I find it, and it may not be funny in the moment, but a day or two later, I'm like, that was actually kind of funny in hindsight.
Right.
And if everybody else can laugh at it and I can laugh at it, then it's a good day.
Understand. So one other question I've got for you that I kind of want to get is, so can you tell me about a time, or tell us about a time that maybe you made a meme that you're really, really proud of, but it didn't quite go over as good as you thought it would? I mean, how do you handle that? Do you just kind of blow it off and keep going on to the next ones? Do you redo it? What happens?
Sorry. I was fortunate enough to, I kind of just leave them up.
Right.
Even some of my my lower performing videos. Not that, I mean, I love them all for what they are, but the smaller ones, everything helps. And I think there's only been one or two that I've had to get rid of because of TikTok. Hey, TikTok violated a community guideline.
Right.
Inadvertently, or fortunately enough on Instagrams where I've had most of my success so far, and they haven't taken anything down. I haven't any major strikes there, so everything that I've posted to Instagram, I think like I said, there might be one or two that TikTok is hey, yeah, this one can't stay up, but for the most part, even if they go up and they hit 10, 20, 30 views, and that's where they stall out, but that's 30 people that hopefully I've made a good day on.
Right. So I knew we found Austin on Instagram, but by listening to his conversation tonight, it seems like they're on TikTok too. So I guess my question is, if people want to find you, where do they go to find your pages?
So I'm on Q Siren Medics on Instagram, and then on TikTok you can always find us at Just an Ambo Driver. It's the same logo, so it's still the fireman with the axe and Halligan tool. But that's the original name. That was my screen name back in the day. So the TikTok stays up as an homage to where we came from, but Q Siren Medics is the overall brand.
Okay. All right. So, hey, I definitely also want to thank you for hanging out with us tonight, talking a little bit about your Instagram page, Q_Siren_Medics. Now, what they do, according to their bio, they create EMS and fire department memes that, as they quote, get you through the tour of the box or that sixth call that you get after midnight. There's nothing like that. It's exactly what they do. I mean, I'm sure Austin's had a lot of those. So, hey, Austin, I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, and hope you guys have an awesome weekend.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right, so we're going to keep going with the music now, or keep the music rolling, as Jordan would say. We're going back to the year of 1978, a song that actually reached number 14 that same year on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 list. Here is Bob Welch, and the song is called Ebony Eyes. It's right here on Cookie Monster Radio, WCMR.